Love Island, Season 7, Episode 8. Let's just get, oh no. Let's not just get right into it. I always forget to introduce myself. It's me, Wandy. Please like, comment, subscribe. I review Love Island. I haven't done any, I was thinking about if I'm going to do other stuff, but right now I'm reviewing Season 7 of Love Island. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video. Love you so much. Let's get right into it. So we have the cross conversation. We have Nick and Ace talking, and then we have Amaya and Hannah talking. Amaya, you lost me completely. Let me not say completely. You didn't complete, but almost. This episode, and I get it, you had a bad day the day before, so it's like I really don't want to be too hard on you. This episode, like, girl, starting with now, I'm going to insert a picture of Hannah's face when you said, hold on. So Nick and Ace is talking. Oh, first of all, I'll get there. Nick and Ace is talking about his experience. Ace is just like, yeah, it's not going well. Amaya and Hannah are also talking about, the same thing. Amaya says she still feels like Ace is her number one. Me and Hannah made the same face because I was like, what? Amaya's like, yeah, so I still want to pursue things with Ace. Ace is telling Nick he absolutely does not want to pursue anything with Amaya. This show's messy. Hannah, my girl Hannah, with some sense, thank God, said, remember how he had you crashing out like 2 days in, talking about he's still your number one. You have really absorbed Huda's delusion. It must have been during that conversation where you were crying because... No. Alandria and Jeremiah, they're talking. And Jeremiah is telling her that he doesn't have a problem with her having a kid, which, again, I still think is a lie. This episode, so he's saying the kid isn't a deal breaker, but but he does wonder what it will be like with them on the outside. Like I said, Mans is slowly but surely checking out. Alandria brings up a really good point. She was saying that, like, it's not a deal breaker, but you do have to keep things in your mind, like the baby daddy, baby mama relationship can get tricky and messy sometimes. And her institute as a package deal, that's something to think about. He's what, 24, 25? I don't think he wants... But the end of the episode, like, he did kind of get on my nerves because one thing I don't like is when people start acting away like, oh, nothing's wrong, like when you're definitely feeling a way about something. Like, all right, so Dumpster and Shelly are talking, and he's like, let me shoot it to you straight, right? He's seeing her with Ace kind of like makes him feel like weird, he says. Like, he doesn't want to get too close if she's like, interested in another guy. He doesn't want to get too deep in it, which understandable. But he does say that he is being more vulnerable with her than like any other girl. But it's like, these guys are pals. She does not like this man. Jeremiah and Huda. This was something. There were a lot of key things that stood out to me, like, are you gonna pursue others? As of right now, no. There's no rush. Should I talk to other people? Yes, Huda. You should have been talking to other people. But so now it is bedtime. And Ace gives Shelly a hug before bed. Amaya peeps it. But it's just like at this point, it's like, what more does the man have to say to you to basically tell you he's not interested? Now I feel like after the day before, it's like you should definitely have been off of it. I'm guessing she must have been like stewing on that overnight. Sorry, I got a phone call. I don't think Taylor is into Alandria. I mean, yes, they are two fine black people that I would love to be together, but I don't think so. He's saying again that like during bedtime that he's just like, I don't. Ace asked Nick to help him plan a date for somebody. I knew it was gonna be Shelly. He's like, yeah, like a little yoga date or whatever. Shells is talking to Dumpster before bed. Nick is here, they're smooching, and Huda and Jeremiah are actually sleeping. It's morning time. Ace is talking to Nick again, like, okay, so yeah, you ready, whatever, like asking Nick, like, okay, so yeah, I think it's time, like I'm about to do this, I'm about to set up my little date for the person. Shells and Hannah are in the kitchen. Shells is about to make breakfast for Dumpster, but then Ace comes over while she's making breakfast for Austin. Why did I say I said Austin? Blah. Ace comes over to Shelly while Shelly is making breakfast for Dumpster, and he's like, oh, get ready. And then so she immediately stops making breakfast and she goes and gets ready, right? While she's getting ready, while Shelly is getting ready, Amaya decides she wants to try and press Shelly, like talking about, oh, what's going on with you and Ace, because, well, yesterday and blah blah blah. Get behind me, Shelly. Who you talking to? That's one. Who you talking to? And two, your issue is with Ace. Your issue is with Ace. Shelly didn't do anything wrong. It is unfortunate that you came in on a situation of two people that already liked each other. It's not your fault either. Like, you didn't do anything wrong either, but it's also not like your problem is with Ace. If it's gonna make you feel better, go curse him out again, but like, who you talking to? I was like, who she? Ace is just waiting. While they arguing, Ace is just waiting. He's just like, so Landry comes down and he's like, okay, what happened? So she like, look, you need to be more transparent when you did, which I don't think that it wasn't, the issue wasn't transparency. It was that well, is it? I don't know. He was being transparent. He just kind of was being like a little cold. It looks like he's playing a game. Ace now has to cancel his yoga date because the two girls just got into it. Nick and Taylor are now working out, and Taylor's talking about his connection with O. I'm not feeling it between these two, like, especially based on what Taylor's talking about. Where are the male bombshells? Bring them in immediately, please. Like, interrupt this episode and just bring them in. All right, Shells, JER, and Dumpster are talking, and she's filling them in on what happened with Amaya. And Dumpster is fake happy because he's like, ooh, because, you know, if it's going bad with Ace, then it's better for me. Oh my god, I don't like him. He's a Trump supporter. We don't like him. He's not growing on me. He's not growing on me. Okay. Shells is a chill girly. Ace is full of drama, so I don't. Where are the male bombshells? So Ace now goes to talk to Amaya because he's just like, okay, well, what is going on? Like, now you picking fights with Shells. I'm not feeling it. And you know he don't play about his Shells, okay? So he's like, okay, You say how you feel, I'ma say how I feel, and that way we won't talk over each other, right? So she says how she but then when he says how she feels, she starts interrupting. He's like, oh my God, right? Yo, I want them to never talk again. Like, for the rest of the season, please don't. I don't need another Ace Amaya. Please, please, for the love of God. No. Like, it was just like, Amaya, who cares about if he said a name or not? Who cares? He said he was exploring other connections. It's like, either, at this point now, get over it. Go explore connection with somebody else, please. Please. Like, at the same time, it's like, I feel you. He was being me too. But it's also like, you just got here. And already you crashed out and cried. And it's like, at least Hood have been here for days. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she at least was here for like 2 full days before she decided to start crying and crashing out. Like, I was with you yesterday, but now I don't. Relax. Ace said, well, I do not want to explore things with you anymore. And she's like, I do not want to explore things with you. And then this dude had the nerve to kick his ankle. Yo, okay. But they do need to turn it up. I mean, turn the volume to maximum. Dumpster and British Dumpster are talking about the Ace, Shelly, Amaya, the whole thing. And again, Dumpster is like, he's making valid points. I hate it. He thinks that Ace is being messy and, you know, like, and it's just like, he's trying to, but he's like, whatever, look, as long as it makes me look better than Shelly. Same, he's not still fully confident, right? Nick and his pimple are talking to Jeremiah, and Jeremiah says, and I quote, we have so much good, but today is the first time where I said I can't do it no more. Or something like that. And I was like, that's a lot. Like, he's saying very telling things. Like, especially at the end of this episode, like, I'm curious to see what's going to happen with them. He's talking about how certain things are a turn off and can't do it no more. It's crazy. Talk about she treats me like a kid sometimes, like the cracks. Ace and Alandria are talking, right? Ace said he's not really dwelling on the situation with Amaya. Some people have bad days, so he's not really holding it against her. He said he's gonna move on. I'm like, you started the mess. What up? Dumpster and Shells. Now, right, he saw what Ace was playing, so now he want to do a little meditation to the side with Shelly, a little workout meditate. Like, you couldn't even do something like way out the, like, way different. He's showing her a thingy that he learned from a shaman, or the shamans. Alandria asked Ace if he's gonna try to plan another date with Shelly again, and he's like, yeah, but probably something different next time. Child, especially you saw him licking the pie stuff off her. No, we don't want them together. We don't want them together. We don't like it. But I was just like, Ace pulls Shells away from her meditation / workout with Dumpster, and then Sierra is telling the group about the history of STDs. Ace and Shells are talking. He says he wants to spend more time with her, and he actually wants to, like, focus on her. We'll see about that. And Casa still hasn't come, so Dumpster, right? He thought it was gonna get better, right, with Shelly, but then it's like he sees that she's more like pushing herself towards Ace, so he's just like, Ace says that he's sorry to Shelly for, like, putting her in the middle of her drama with Amaya, and that he'll be more respectful and move a little better. We will see, Ace. We will see. Shells is pretending that she's torn between Ace and Dumpster. Girl, you don't like that, man. All right, now time to get dressed up for the evening because you already know an activity is coming. And Dumpster gets a text. They are playing Pucker or Pie. Okay, how do I do this? I don't want to go through all of the questions or whatever. But basically, they get asked a question, they answer with a person of who they think, and they either have to pie them in the face or kiss them. All right, so now the girls are with the girls and the boys are with the boys. They're all talking about what just happened in the game, right? Ace said Huda was scared. Ace says Huda was scared to say her real answers, like she was playing it real safe and being fake. Child, he is not happy with Huda. Nick then tells Jeremiah that, you know, they feel like Huda was being a little phony when it comes to her answers. Ace is saying, I think Huda has like a little vendetta against me because it's like, why does she keep saying side comments? And I'm like, I don't even think it's that serious. But Ace also did make a very good point though. He said that because when he went to pull Huda to the side to talk about her side comments or whatever, he said that she doesn't like being wrong. She doesn't know how to like stand and being uncomfortable. Like, oh no, I can't believe you felt that way. Like, so he's like, all right, I'll let it go. But if it happens again, then I'll address it at that time. The editors are messy. The editors are very messy. Amaya starts walking over to where the guys are. But first you hear Nick go, uh-oh. And then Dubsy goes, uh-oh. And then all of a sudden it cuts to Amaya and the music changes. They might as well have been like, dun, 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 dun. Messy. Taylor's like, oh, Amaya's coming over here. Like, yo. So she's like, Tay Tay, can we talk? You know, the way they edited that was crazy. Like, what did Amaya do to these editors? Like, okay, so now Amaya and Taylor talking. She wants to clear the air about when they were playing the game and Taylor thought that she was the one that she was trying too hard, right? So now she's like, okay, try too hard. What are you talking about? And he's like, look, I think you're just trying too hard to get Ace. Like, and at first she's like, she's explaining herself, which I think that she should not have done. She should not have done, but I also feel like after the day before, she definitely should have had him off her number one. So I'm not there, so I'm also not seeing what they're seeing. But Amaya, girl, you need a redemption episode. Like, now this is where Jeremiah starts to be real weird to Huda, because he just had that conversation with the boys about how they feel like Huda was being a little phony in the game, and so now he's being like standoffish, and she's noticing. So, which is like, listen, she's been really getting on my nerves, but I feel her, because it's like, you're not about to act different and be like, oh, it's nothing. Say what it is. And then she has to like press him and like, these two, man. Ugh. Hood is like, nah, let's go talk over there or whatever. And he's just like, this reminded me of that scene in Zoolander where Hansel and Zoolander were talking, and it was like, why are you being weird towards me? Why are you being weird towards me? Like, yo, I just was like, I was like, why are you being weird towards me? I'm not being weird. I'm like, yes, you are. And you know why. Just say it. So finally he says it like, oh, the guys feel like you were playing it safe with your answers and that they weren't really truthful. And that, you know what I mean? Or whatever he said. And I'm just like, oh, it's a fight. Good. Let's shake this up. Let's break this up. Like, you know what I mean? What if there's guy and girl bombshells tomorrow? Why don't you? I keep wanting to say next week. What if there's both? This was a hot mess. At least it wasn't like last night, because last night was so uncomfortable to watch. Like, it made me so uncomfortable. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please comment. Let's have a discussion. I love to talk about Love Island. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Follow me on social media. I'm mostly on TikTok and Instagram. Lord Wandy, WANDIE. Oh man, all right, bye.